that has recently decided to become carbon neutral. But part of our business, we're a travel agency, and even though our business isn't declining, consumers are beginning to question whether it's appropriate for us to be in this business. So our question is, what do you do and why? And we basically came up with an idea that we would change our advertising and marketing to be like 80-20. We would offer vacations that were more environmentally friendly and had alternatives for our customers to be able to do things like
say you go on a nice mountain trail. Instead of taking a jeep, what we'd recommend is maybe to take a bicycle, or maybe take a mule or a yak wherever you're going on vacation. So this way you're saving on the fuel. Again, if you like motorsports, instead of riding a motorboat or a motor scooter, why don't you try sailing instead, because you're not burning any fuel that way. Or maybe you could use whitewater rafting or something like that, where again no fuel is consumed. And as far as getting to the actual airport or destination is concerned, maybe we could have common buses. So instead of everyone driving to the same airport at the same time, people in a certain region can be picked up and brought there by bus. And again, you could have electronic bookings done, so there's no paper transactions taking place. So basically, once you cut out paper transactions, the people like the FedEx or UPS aren't burning fuel to get you there. Then again, if you go to larger cities on holiday, say London or New York, maybe you could recommend they take public transport to go around instead of taking a cab. And maybe the buses which they use in those big cities could be run on electricity, so again you're not burning any fuel. And the customer feedback could also be through an online blog rather than them mailing their queries in, because again you cut out FedEx and UPS. And the last thing is you tie up with environmental friendly hotels, so you show that you're taking it to the last step.
Brilliant. Yeah, fantastic ideas. And if I just go through kind of what's said here, we believe that consumers have a right to know what they're buying, and in 1996 the cooperative led the way. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Whilst more and more people are becoming concerned about the impact their holidays are having on the climate, air travel is part of everyday life, and people continue to want to take a holiday. If they kind of touch on the point that if we weren't to sell holidays and if we just stepped back out of the market, that actually people would just kind of go elsewhere, basically, go to another travel provider. As a result, the cooperative group has chosen to give significant backing to a carbon offset scheme managed by Specialist Climate Care, taking it one step further than competitors by making it available in branches as well as online. So when you do purchase, if you're gonna take a flight anyway, you've got that option there to carbon offset. And obviously it does touch on the things that you've mentioned as well with regards to the ethical, sustainable holidays, and those are provided, and also we look into fair trade project holidays as well, providing those within stores, and Travel have got an ethical policy as well, which does touch on the kind of carbon offsetting side of things and other issues that they deal with, which again is available online. I'll provide a kind of website documents that I'm kind of referring to here that I didn't want to load it down with paper to take back. So yeah, I mean those were obviously brilliant ideas that with regards to specifics that the travel industry can be looking at. So.